for your informed consent, because you need to know that I, Anthony Giarrusso, am doing a motivational speaking presentation at your child's school. Congratulations! You have found the Ticket Slips video for your informed consent. Now, this video is primarily for parents and students, but I just want to do this for the principals as well. I'm going to do this real quick, so just bear with me. So the principals already know about the terms of agreement and that they have to cut out the ticket slips because there's about 4 to a page. Okay, they can either get one of those easy paper cutters that cuts right across, or they can use scissors. Please cut on the line, okay? I know for some people it's hard to cut on the line. And parents and students might think this is really silly, but there are people out there that don't understand what these lines are for. It's for cutting. Please do not cut here. Cut this one, please. Okay. Now let's get into ticket slips for the students and the parents so they know what's going on here. We love informed consent here as motivational speakers. So let's just go through it. So, you know, one day you might have a ticket slip like this. You might get a couple throughout the year. But then all of a sudden, it's more. And then all of a sudden, it's more. Right? Now, this is going to be because I'm hitting my student numbers. Okay, it's a tier system, tier 1, tier 2, okay, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, and it goes on and on and on. I'm just showing you as an example. Okay? So, right, the more I charge proves that I've spoken to a certain number of students. I've hit my student numbers, and I am successful with my student numbers. So that's why it's increasing. Now also, when I make more money, that means I can donate more money to a school and give more money to the Principal Spiff program, and I'll have even more charitable expenses, which means the more money that I give as charity means that the more parents are going to love me, in theory, because I'm so charitable, I'm such a nice guy. But on top of that, it'll help reduce the expenses that schools have, so school community will love me. I know it's all about love, isn't it? And rapport. I'll be building rapport with the principal, the faculty, the staff, the students, the parents, all of you. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. And then I can afford my charitable expenses, my motivational speaking expenses, travel expenses. I've got a lot of expenses, and it keeps going. So even if I make a lot in revenue, I'm not getting a lot of that for myself. A lot of it's just going back in to either charity or for the motivational speaking presentations of my future, where they'll be even better, even more influential, more effective, and that's what I'm aiming to aspire to be. And that's very motivational, and hopefully, maybe even from this video, maybe you've motivated yourself to maybe do something above and beyond, just like I'm doing. Okay? And then one day, you'll see, oh my goodness, there's a weird number here. $182.50. What? Right? You might be saying, what? So $182.50. That's pretty hard to write just on a check, especially with limited space. But there's a reason for this. Okay. So that might look like a lot of money, but in reality, that's only like 50 cents a day. That is exactly 50 cents a day, by the way. $365 times 50 cents is $182.50. Okay, that's very inexpensive. Okay, you spend more on gasoline, food, all that stuff, right? I mean, you probably spend more than this per month in gasoline expenses, depending on how far you drive from work. If you live really close to work, your gasoline expenses aren't that high. But think about it, right? I've got all these other expenses. 50 cents per day, that's very affordable. It's fair. As you see here, here's an example of a ticket slip. This is a real ticket slip. Some might be cut thinner. Okay. But this is what it's going to look like. Okay, it's going to say guest speaker. Okay, it's going to have my name on it. Okay, and I'm going to read this to you for your informed consent. Parents can write a check for $35 to Anthony Giarrusso, that is me, or give your child $35 cash with this slip of paper. I'm going to show you exactly how to put the check on here in a moment. So this is worth about $35. So remember, 365 days out of a year, you divide $35, which you're paying with a ticket slip, divide that, that's 9 cents per day. Alright, so 9 pennies, that's not very much. This is extremely, ridiculously cheap. Okay, which is very cheap. Okay. People using checks, please staple the check to the left-hand corner. Do not forget to sign the check. Okay, so you can endorse this check to me. Okay. It is non-refundable. That's pretty standard for motivational speakers. And then informed consent, motivational speaking presentation. Okay, so you may get a couple of these throughout the year, right? And just remember, I'm there, I do my motivational speaking presentation. Many schools will want to do repeat business with me because some of this money that I make, I put back into the school with a donation. Okay, I am an individual, I can do this. Okay, so these are like some charitable expenses for me, which includes the donation and also the Principal Spiff program, which you can go see my other videos on. Okay, so you're going to take the check, okay, and you're going to staple it up here. There it is, see? And don't forget to endorse the back to Anthony Giarrusso. Great. You do that for extra protection. Alright. Now with cash. Alright, so here's the cash for this Tier 1 ticket slip. Okay, $35. You can just do this. Organize that. Take a paper clip, just like that, very simple, very easy. Okay, and when the bigger ticket slips come, like the 55, the 75, and the larger ones than that, you can just clip the cash, or you can do a check. I know the majority of you guys are going to do a check, but then you might, just remember early in the morning, you might not have time to write a check. You might just put some cash, right? Paper clip it, easy peasy, not a big deal. Alright? Also, if you're not comfortable with leaving the cash out, you can put the cash in a plastic baggie. Okay? And insert it in here. As you see in here, there's plenty of room to put the cash comfortably in. Okay? And if you're afraid that, let's say if you have to pay, maybe it's a $75 day or $100 day, later when I get to the higher tiers, I'm not there yet, but, you have to pay cash because you don't have a check account or you don't have checks or whatever. You can put it in here, and fingerprints, if it does get stolen, will be easy to come off this plastic. Also, if somebody is wearing gloves, okay, we'll be able to still get a residue from the type of glove, and also fluorescence that is biological from humans as soon as they touch it. So there's a few ways, and coming from a criminal justice background, I know a lot about this stuff, and I know other things that can help me if money is in fact stolen in between leaving your home and getting to me, the motivational speaker. So I'm already aware of these things, so it'll be up to you what you would like to do. Also, plastic baggies, if it's a rainy day, this will also protect the cash and the ticket slip from the rain. Okay, that'll be up to you. Alright, so this is for students and parents. Oh no! Something bad has happened. The ticket slip is now in 2 pieces. What do we do? Well, it's very simple. Here's a good solution. Tape. Make sure to tape around where it has been ripped. You can take the other piece of tape and put it on the bottom. Or, because this is a boo-boo, and if you don't have any tape around, get a Band-Aid and smack it on the back. That'll work too. It may look silly, but it will work. But I'm not there yet, so you don't need to worry about paying $182.50 per visit. But you gotta remember, a lot of this money is going back into the school. Quite a big chunk of the money is going back into the school, so that's pretty good. There could be thousands or tens of thousands of dollars going back in pretty much through all of these, really. So that's pretty good. So if you think about it, right? So 50 cents times 7, because there's 7 days in a week, that will come out to $3.50 per week. Okay? Can you afford $3.50 a week? Of course you can. Okay? Even minimum wage, part-time workers, and people on welfare and people on Social Security, they can easily afford this, no problem. Look how cheap that is. 50 cents per day. That's incredible. But I'm starting at even less. I'm starting at 9 cents a day. That's incredible. Alright. Thank you for watching this ticket slips video. For your informed consent, because you need to know that I, Anthony Giarrusso, am doing a motivational speaking presentation at your child's school. Have a great day. Bye.